Thursday, May 6, 1937, a terrible tragedy had occurred. As the Hindenburg was approaching its destination, Lakehurst, New Jersey, it caught flames and crashed. There are many factors that led to the crash, so I'll analyze each one very carefully. The first factor is that the Hindenburg was using hydrogen to keep it afloat. The hydrogen has high combustion rate and could have been an excellent fuel source for the fire. Shortly before the crash, the pilot took a hard turn left. One of the supports snapped off and punctured one of the hydrogen tanks, making the Hindenburg vulnerable. The second factor to the Hindenburg crash was the incendiary paint it was using. Like the hydrogen, this paint was very flammable. The reason they built the Hindenburg with the incendiary paint was because it was a cheap and very light material which wouldn't drag the Hindenburg down. The reason it burned so easily because it was of the chemicals mixed in the paint, which allowed the Hindenburg to be more aerodynamic. A couple hours before the Hindenburg arrived in Lakehurst, there was a thunderstorm that let off some static discharge in the air. The reason it was so dangerous to have static discharge in the air was because it could ignite the Hindenburg's hydrogen supply or its highly flammable paint. The Hindenburg had only been affected by the static discharge when it approached landing. So my final scientific theory is that the hydrogen was sparked by the static discharge and the fire easily spread because of the flammable paint job. My thought-out theory is that if they used helium instead of hydrogen and a non-flammable paint, then there would be no way a fire could spark and there would be no fuel for it.